Hello, hello, everyone. Hello, Karasu, Wansi, Noni, Moonrose. How are you all? How are all my wonderful disciples tonight? Or morning, afternoon, whatever it is where you are. It's night for me. Or evening, I suppose. Oh. Sorry, just, oh, it has been a challenging week. Memorial Day in your country? Well, happy Memorial Day. Hope you're celebrating well. Doing okay? That's good. Oh, happy to hear it. Oh my god. Oh, I got home like 20 minutes ago. I am not in maximum comfort mode yet. And hello, Kamam. How's it going? All right, there we go. We need to engage some. Come on, get in spot. All right, there we go. Oh. What? What a week. Holy shit. The job has been just absolutely crushing me. I spent most of my day today driving to one spot, getting a wide format printer set up. They pulled out the jeweler's loop. Like, genuinely, they pulled out a jeweler's loop. I don't know how to express to you what a moment that was for me. A moment of all time. But the print quality's like up to their standards for the most part. Apparently it's not as good as what they were getting, but we also were like I also explained to them, like, look, you just got the drivers online. You haven't tuned anything on your software. You're using 5-year-old photo paper that's probably, like, got some issues with it. Like, look. And they were pretty understanding. It's like, yeah. It's pretty close, honestly. And, like, well, now that the big thing is that they had to print from PDF before, but now they can print directly from their map creation software, because they create GIS maps. So graphical image satellite maps, I think that's what it's called. They were they were like, so you gotta understand, this is like for this is for like the city, and they do geographic maps, geography maps for like very in detail surveys and stuff. And this plant in particular that they are at, they are in charge of the water source for the general Seattle area. So 1.5 million people drink from that water source. So yeah. If you look that up, you'll see where I was at today. You can find out more or less where I was at. So that was an adventure. That was a good chunk of my day, just like getting there, doing that, and then getting to my next stop. I only stopped at did 2 things today. It's just like, oh my god. That was my whole day. That's how it goes sometimes. But yeah, my day has just been, my week rather has just been a lot. But yeah, what does the part do? Oh, so a jeweler's loop, if you're asking what a jeweler's loop does, it's just like a magnifying lens, but it's hold on, maybe jeweler's loop. It's like a hand magnifier, basically. It's basically it's similar to a magnifying glass in some respects, but it's just a magnification lens. I was like looking up, and I was like, I don't need to look it up. I know how to describe this, but yeah, it's just a magnification lens. It was very interesting. Very fun. And I talked to them a lot about print quality and the printer, how to maintain it. They were very receptive. They're honestly some of the best people I've ever talked to when it comes to like them being receptive to like maintenance and like how does this work and like what should we be doing. Yeah, they examined gemstones with those for flaws. Yes, and they were examining the prints for pixels, which they found. I was like, yeah, if you look for it, you're gonna find defects. I was just like absolutely blown away. But yeah, it was fun. It was a good time overall. I enjoyed chatting with them. They were good folks, and I was like, yeah. And they were like, well, we'd like to have like a long-term like relationship with HP and with you, since you're kind of the tech who installed it. We'd like. I was like, I'd love for that too. I don't know if I'm gonna be there for be at my company for very long, you know. Since it's an HP product, it's a design jet, a Z6 Pro that I put in. And they're like, yeah, you know, we'd like to, and I'm like, well, I don't know if I'm gonna be maintaining it for long term, because I don't know if I'm gonna be at this company for very long. And they're like, oh, yeah, and we kind of got into that. And it's like, yeah, it's rough. It's rough out here. All the workforce reductions happening and all that, and you know. So yeah. Ugh. Ugh. Anything interesting happened with y'all, though? I'm just yapping about work. Complaining, mostly. Still learning a lot of the job experience program. Still learning how to interact with people IRL. It's hard. Like, social interaction is difficult. It took me a long time to get that, if I'm to be perfectly honest. And you know what? Do you live to yap, or do you yap to live? Jevo? That is an excellent question. Do I live to yap, or do I yap to live? I think I yap to live, honestly, because left to my own devices, I don't really talk that much. Like, I will absolutely just like lean back, sit in silence, and just play a game for like 3 hours on end without uttering a single word. Enjoy or frustration. Lots of possible changes coming up for you. Yeah. Always working on stuff, right? Always working on stuff. So I got. Speaking of which, oh god, I got so much stuff to do. Still very tired, but making good progress. That's good. Yeah, dealing with the like fallout of a loved one passing is, it's literally never easy. I mean, grief aside, just the sheer amount of work that causes is just insane. So, yeah. Good on you for making progress on it, though. Had several interviews, got several email rejections, taking a break today. You know what? At least you're getting to the interview phase. Like, that's big. Email rejections, you know, suck, but what you gotta do? But yeah, I mean, if you're getting past the automated filters that filter out like 90+% of people, you're already doing really good, in my opinion. Like, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Clearly it's working, so I think yeah, that's good. That's good. Glad to hear it. Me, I have a hard time getting past automated emails, or the automated filters. Like, the only position where I was able to like get a call back was the one where my buddy handed his resume to the head of like wide format of this place. It's like, man, And hello, Mama Bear. Customer service is hard. Yesterday at the job experience program, customers thought I was being rude. I was trying to say hellos and thank yous. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, customer service, like, because, like, on the one hand, there's interacting with people. And then there's customer service interacting with people, which is a whole different set of rules. And, like, knowing some, like, second generation Korean people over here, and like some of the mannerisms they have when it comes to customer service and like what they were taught, because a lot of them, they work in like for like first generation Korean businesses, right? Like either for their parents or like friends of their parents or something like that, and like they're taught a very specific way of doing customer service that's a little, I mean, obviously they have some Americanisms in there, but like even just like there's like the certain hand gesture that they do for handing you the receipt over here, that is like a Korean only thing over here. And I'm guessing that, like, I'm guessing it's the same over there. It's just, there's a lot more formality to it, I feel like, even than like US customer service over here. And we have a lot of formality in our customer service, frankly. So yeah, sounds hard. That's what I'm saying. Tons of stuff to go through, decide, keep, donate, or throw away. Yeah, long process indeed. But hey, glad we can help you cope. You know, things are hard, but that's life. Life's hard. And hard alcohol helps with that. Oh, I got a new thing. I went to the grocery store, and like in the like opening section where you walk in, they had these massive water bottles, and I bought one. It's a 3,800 milliliter water bottle. So the measuring line, in theory, if you fill it all the way up, I filled the measuring up to like, it's like 3,200 milliliters today. I've got 600 milliliters left. So I almost finished it. So I'm very happy with this. I'm using this to stay hydrated. This is, I am absolutely like invested in using this every day now. Just to like make sure I'm drinking enough water. Psychiatric meds also help. Artemis, you're not wrong. He's out of line, but he's got a point. Welcome on in, Artemis. How you doing? Sounds like a lot, is it? Yeah, it's a lot. Well, so that's 3 liters of water. So yeah, that's crazy big. That's what she said. Y'all stay well hydrated. I try to. I'm very bad at it, which is why I saw the water bottle. I was like, yeah, I need this. You know, we try to hydrate and not dehydrate, but you know, it's a difficult balance. I am, of course, fighting against the hydration with some sensible choice Hanjan soju, apple flavored. It's the sensible choice. But yeah. Oh. Hard to remember to sip throughout the day. Yeah, I'm drinking soju right now. Yeah, I stopped by the grocery store on the way home, and I bought a loaf of French bread, which I have eaten. So, Yeah, I ate like half of it. I got it right here. I might eat more later. But I basically just went full degen mode and just grabbed 4 bottles of soju, a loaf of French bread, on the way home, because I was like, I ain't gonna have time to eat nothing proper. So I needed alcohol, because oh my god. Oh, today was interesting. I mean, this week in general has just been kind of a drag. I don't know. I'm like, my brain's just completely fried from this week. Like, so many like weird things to have to take care of. Electrolytes are very important to go along with the water. Very true. I have this I don't remember if it's GamerSups or Advanced GG, but it's one of those it's one of those powder drinks that like the gamer powder drinks, but it's not caffeinated, and it's specifically like supposed to be like, it's basically like a Gatorade equivalent, and I like that. I'll like shake that up with some water and drink that, and that works pretty good. Pickle juice is great for electrolytes. Pickle juice is the original Gatorade. Take care. I'll take care. I'll be fine. Don't worry about it. I ain't gonna go nowhere. Yeah. Yeah. Now my go-to for like if I feel like I need a boost of electrolytes, then I do the I think it's GamerSups. But it's like GamerSups hydration thing. Yeah. Like fruit flavor electrolyte mixes. Yeah. Yeah, and that's what it is. It's the one I have is lychee flavored. It's very good. I like it a lot. Big fan of it. Maybe one day I'll apply for the GamerSups partnership. Maybe. I don't know. I saw Sawa Grape Sama posted this like link. I hadn't seen it before. Hold on. I gotta go find it. Sawa Grape Sama, where are you? Oh my god, she tweets so much. Hold on. I can find it. One moment. If I scroll long enough, I'll find it, right? Right? Surely she doesn't tweet that. Oh my god. Oh my god, this woman is addicted to Twitter. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay, to be fair, I am scrolling back into May now. Has it been that long since I saw this tweet? Am I actually, does time slip away from me that much? I might actually have to scroll past it though. Command F. That sounds like a lot of work to actually like search something. Also, it's Control F for me. Mac user cited. Mac user cited. What's it called? T. It's like. Hold on. I can't find it. Hold on. Maybe if I search my history. Oh, I think this is it. Yeah! I'm a Linux lad. Yeah, I am. Yeah. So this website looks so sketchy. Hold on. Let me show you guys. Oof, sorry for the burp. But like, I think they actually have like decent teas. I didn't buy anything from them. I actually just recently bought some loose leaf tea that I still have not done anything with. But they have like a bunch of teas. They have, and then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked tea. Also, this is all like very clearly AI art, but whatever, I don't care. The point is not the art. The point is the tea. In this instance, but they have like pirate rum here, which is apparently sold out. White flavored. White tea, rum flavors, coconut flavors, key lime flavors, low caffeine. So they have like a bunch of loose leaf tea. This looks like this, like clearly whoever runs this is a massive weeb and likes tea perhaps a little too much. Perhaps a little too much. Like, I guess they have coffee too, maybe? They do have coffee. I guess they, of course they sell coffee beans, but like, yeah, this actually looks, I don't know. This actually looks interesting to me, because I like loose leaf tea, because what I'll do is I'll put tea in like the coffee maker, right? And candy cane tea, that's cool. Cherry cola tea, hold on. What the hell is cherry cola tea? This lovely cherry cola flavor we've all grown up with has been converted into a tea. Add some sugar or honey to enhance its natural flavors. Black tea, rose hips, natural wild cherry flavor, cherries, natural blackberry flavor, cola flavor, root beer flavor, and rose petals. Caffeine level high! Coffee is so anesthetic. I really like, hold on, Cafe du Monde, this one. This one. This is the one. This is the one I do. This is my coffee. This is the coffee I drink. It's a coffee and chicory blend. I drink this. This is the coffee I drink. It's the only coffee I drink. Unless like if I'm out and about, I'll drink whatever, right, is put in front of me. I don't care. But like this is my go-to coffee when I'm at home and I drink my own coffee. Hello, Silvertongue. Welcome on in. How you doing? But yeah. I like this cup. But yeah. So the Dragon's Tea thing, it's like I was interested in that. I was like looking at that. I'm like, I would actually like or the Dragon's Treasure. I unironic, if this website weren't so sketchy looking, I would like, I'm like low-key, I'm a tea guy. I like tea. But I don't know. I thought about it. I don't know. Yeah, we're talking about a lot of things. We're just yapping about whatever, right? Whatever comes up. I ain't worried about it. Just whatever we feel like talking about. Food talk. Oh my god. Oolong tea, orange blossom. Oolong, I never got the hype around oolong tea. I'm pretty basic. I have not had orange blossom tea. So the loose leaf tea I got recently, it's like a Victorian Earl Grey tea, something is what it's called. But it's just black. It's just a black tea. And it's good. I haven't had much of it yet, but it's good. So what I want to do though is take some aniseed and like mix it with that and have like some licorice flavored tea that also has some caffeine in it. Yeah. Thoughts on Thai iced tea? Very good. I love Thai iced tea. I adore Thai iced tea. almost as much as I love Vietnamese coffee. Which, by the way, Vietnamese coffee is just Cafe Du Monde and what's it called? What's the sweetened condensed milk? Thai iced coffee is that. It's the sweetened condensed milk and the Cafe Du Monde. And there's something else, I forget what, but yeah. Friendly reminder that the channelversary is exactly 2 weeks from today. Oh no. Actually, you know what? I know exactly what I'm gonna do for the channelversary. I know exactly. I have one you should try, Evening in Missoula. It's wonderful before bedtime, before bedtime. Okay. I've got some sleepy time tea that in theory is good for before bedtime, but like, I don't know. I like my tea with sugar, which is not good to have before bedtime. Once introduced a British TM to Southern sweet tea, they were not amused. Dude, okay, I love sweet tea, but I went down to Georgia for some training a while back. Like, this was like 2 years ago now. Like, the sweet tea down there is really sweet, and I like it a lot. 10 out of 10 would go back down to Georgia. Yeah. Went down to Georgia looking for a soul to steal. Something like that. Something like that. No, it was much more boring than that. I went down there to learn about the page-wide Excel platform. Very, not quite as interesting. Not the devil, not quite anyways. Got a bit of hellfire in the bones. I have to order tea half and half here, or it's just too sweet for me. Fair enough, yeah. Totally. Green tea with elderberry. I like the idea. God, sorry, you've reminded me of a great betrayal. Angry Orchard betrayed me. My favorite cider of all time. My absolutely favorite cider of all time was the Angry Orchard Elderflower cider. This thing was amazing. It was sweet, but not too sweet. It had a very subtle flavor. I loved this thing. This was my favorite hard cider. They don't make it anymore. Like, they discontinued it from being like, you know, its own 6-pack, so it was only in variety packs, and then they removed it from the variety packs, and now they're gone. It doesn't exist anymore. And yeah, I will never forgive Angry Orchard. That said, I still like their other ciders, but you know, that doesn't mean I'm not upset about it. Of course they did, because you love it so much. Yeah, it was a personal attack against me, I'll have you know. But yeah, I understand the feeling, pumpkin bagels. I feel like we all have that one thing, that one product, that one like food or drink product that we liked a ton, and it's just gone into the ether and we'll never see it ever again. And it's just, it's tragic, you know? like things like that bring like that. It's not like a great comfort, but a mild, like nice comfort to your life, you know. And then it goes away and you never see it again, and you're like, wow. Well, fuck me, I guess. This happened to me on so many products. Yeah. I haven't had it happen to me too many times. The one that hits me the hardest is definitely the elderflower Angry Orchard, but it's definitely has happened before. Fun fact, the characteristic aroma for a Sauvignon Blanc is that it smells like cat pee and gooseberries. What? What? What even are gooseberries? I actually don't think I've encountered gooseberries in my life at all. What is a gooseberry? What is a gooseberry? We're gonna search it. For many, oh my god. Okay, Wikipedia. All right. Sorry for the flashbang. Gooseberry, American and Northern British, or whatever, is a common name for a species of ribes, which also includes currants, as well as a large number of plants of similar appearance and also several unrelated plants. The berries of those in the genus ribes, sometimes placed in the genus blah 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 blah, are edible, may be green, red, orange, purple, blah blah blah. The goose and gooseberries have been mistaken. I don't care about the etymology. How does it taste? What even? Is it just a grape? Hold on. It's a ribe. Ribes, flowering plants, shrub-like plants. Red currant, black currant. I actually haven't had any red black currant or black currant either. So look like green grapes, maybe. This feels like a very European thing. Hello, Nomu. Welcome on in. How you doing? A random stream you have joined. Indeed. It's your boy, Akashi. Stay a while. Perhaps listen. Also, I just remembered that I was going to do something that I forgot to do. Because I have a theory. That when people try and join the stream, they get hit with an ad immediately. Because, so the way I had it set up, I just changed it. I had it set up so that it was monetized, but it wouldn't run automatic mid-roll ads. But what I just did is I just turned off ad monetization completely. I think in theory you can super chat if you want to. Not encouraging that. But like ads are turned off. So in theory, that should reduce the amount of ads. Like there will still be ads like in the sidebar and whatnot for sure. Cause YouTube's gotta make a buck, right? Like bandwidth ain't free. But it should reduce the amount of ads. So I wonder if that will lead to more people actually sticking around to actually watch. So I don't know. Humans who are around Cancelot are commonly known to have a parasitic infection called oh yeah. I'm aware of the toxoplasmosis thing. Yeah, it's interesting. More strawberries. Strawberries sounds really good. You know what? Okay. So I went to a Chinese restaurant recently with a buddy of mine. In a very close by city. And it is, gotta go, need to cook. Hey, thanks for dropping by. You have a good one, Mama Bear. So we ran into this new Chinese restaurant. We went to it. It's much closer by than a lot of other Chinese restaurants we usually go to. Cause like we gotta range pretty far south to find anything decent. Cause like A lot of the Chinese folk with actually good restaurants, they're located in places that are good to have restaurants, which is very dense suburban areas. But this one is in our area. So we went, it was very good, very authentic. The pork intestines with chilies was divine. Oh my God. They had a lot of other good stuff. That was my favorite. But you can order a pitcher of watermelon juice. And we did. And oh my God. I kind of want to go buy a watermelon, carve it up, and just blend it up into watermelon juice. Ugh. Why eat watermelon when you can just blend it up to be juice? Why? You know? Yeah. A bear cat, from what I read, smells like popcorn. Random thought from your fruit comment. Interesting. Did not know that. New information for me. These days I was using ad blockers, but YouTube know I use it, so they showed the alarm, so I turned off the ad block. Yeah. YouTube doesn't like ad blockers. Yeah. You can pickle the rind. That's a good idea, actually. I haven't pickled anything in a while. I should pickle something. Because juice. Hold on. Because watermelon juice sounds so good. Oh, it was so good. Very refreshing. And it was nice because like it was like very refreshing, but a lot of the stuff we got was like very spicy, very savory. But then we had the sweetness of the watermelon juice. Oh, so good. Mango. I love mango and raspberries. Okay, you know what I've been doing? Every time I go to the grocery store now, I buy a bag of frozen mango. I don't know what it is about frozen mango. I like regular mango just fine. Regular mango's great. Love it. Adore it. Fantastic. However, I can buy a bag of frozen mango and can sit in the freezer for a week and be just fine. If I buy a mango, let it sit in the fridge for a week, it may or may not be fine. Right? And I gotta like cut it up and stuff. The frozen mango, it comes cut up into chunks already. And for whatever reason, the frozen mango in particular, the sugar crystals in it, when they freeze, seem to like explode in a way that makes it almost more sweet. I don't know. Like, it's really good though. And it really helps with my sweet tooth. So like if I want like a dessert, I have found that frozen mango is like a good way to like curb that. And like I'm still eating something sugary, I'm still eating something sweet, but in theory it's better for me. So I don't know. Yeah, does sound like a great match. Spicy savory food and then a cup of juice to wash it all down. Oh, it's so good. You got no idea. It was so good. Frozen mangoes, place I experienced those mango smoothies. Ooh, nice. That sounds great. One save. Think there's a scientific explanation for it? Yeah, there is. And I know like I do know that there's like when you freeze anything like fruit or vegetables, when you flash freeze it, it changes like the chemical structures in it. And I know that in fruit in particular, or like anything that's like really high sugar, the sugar crystals can explode. I think the way when frozen mango is flash frozen, because that's what they do with frozen foods, right? They flash freeze them, right? So I think when the mango is like flash frozen, like the way the sugar crystals in it explode just like I don't know. It's just makes it taste better for some reason. I don't know. Sometimes I have frozen watermelon with salt. Oh. Oh, I like that idea. I like that a lot. Huh. Hold on. Where's the note? I got the note somewhere. One day I'll actually go through this weird food ideas from chat. Here we are. Here's the one. We'll add that. Frozen watermelon with salt. One day I'm gonna go through a bunch of these and we're gonna do them on stream. One day. I love frozen bags of mixed fruit to make smoothies with. Yeah, oh yeah. Honestly, lately I have been more into frozen ingredients. So like I'll buy frozen fruit and like frozen veggies just to, because I have this problem where if it's not like, I'll buy like pre-made stuff to just for when I'm lazy, but like I want to have like vegetable sautés and whatnot too, but I don't want them all the time. And like, you know, there's a lot of laziness here. That is the cause of what I'm about to say. Just keep that in mind. But I have an issue where if I buy vegetables, a lot of times they just go bad. There are a few exceptions to this. Carrots and onions, for the most part, are pretty safe for me to buy. I will go through them at a decent enough pace. It's fine. So those I buy fresh. But for other stuff, and like I'll buy myself some peppers here and there. But what I have tended to do recently is I buy bags of frozen veggies, usually like a frozen mix of some veggies. It doesn't really matter to me too much. I'll just buy something that looks good, right? Depending on what the store I'm currently going to has. And I'll use that to for my vegetable sautés, and like I'll like fry up my onions and like some seasonings and whatnot, toss in the frozen veggies, bada bing bada boom, we got a vegetable sauté. Is it as good as fresh vegetables? No. Am I wasting a bunch of fresh vegetables by letting them rot in my fridge? Also no. Is this a win? Absolutely. So yeah, I have that problem too. I don't eat fresh stuff quickly enough. Yeah, well, and it's like, if you want to buy cheap, you gotta buy bulk, and I'm not gonna buy bulk fresh veggies, but I will buy bulk frozen veggies, and I'll go through them at my leisure. I don't get enough protein in my diet, so I make protein powder peanut butter cookies. That sounds really good, actually. Cause you like just to like substitute like some like chocolate powder or something, or cocoa powder that would normally go into it. That actually sounds really good. I was wondering why I got recommended the stream, then I realized you make ASMR content. I do! If you like ASMR roleplay, my channel's the place to be. I do quite a bit. Some sexy, some comedic, some just a little bit fucking weird. So, which is why I'm still a really small ASMR content creator, because I can't pick a lane to stay in. So, streams are a little more silly, goofy. I don't really do much live ASMR content. I don't know, I just can't really get into it. I don't know. I like doing the scripted stuff, though. Freezing veggies doesn't significantly reduce nutritional value. Yeah, when they're flash frozen, that's true. Like, if you just like get a bag of veggies and like cut them up and freeze them on your own, it's not great. It does change the flavor though. The flavor of frozen veggies is not as good on the average than fresh veggies. But I don't care that much, you know? It doesn't. I'm fine. I'm fine. I've had some of the best food you can eat. It's good. But you know what? Most of what makes it good is the seasoning and the sauce. Core ingredients, they matter, but they're to get you the last 10% of the way there. You can get yourself 90% of the way there with good seasoning and good sauces. Like stock and emergency foods, instant ramen. Yeah. Yeah, I usually have like a lot of instant ramen lying around and whatnot, so yeah. We have convenience stores, so yes, they're almost all gas stations. So there are some convenience stores where it's just a convenience store and you walk in, like maybe you can get some hot food, hot coffee, mostly a lot of prepackaged snacks and drinks, right? Pretty much the same wherever you go. Most of them are also a gas station for you to fuel up your car. I stop at a lot of them, and I've started mapping out the ones that have like the really good shit. So for instance, there's two really good spots. So there's like this one exit, and then there's an exit right after it. The first exit, we'll call it exit 1. So these are exits off of the highway. So you take an exit off the highway, there's this gas station, right? With a convenience store. Exit 1, really big. It's on an Indian reservation, so it's very popular. They have a ton of stalls for gas that are always full with people trying to get gas because the gas is cheaper because there's no tax on it. They also like sell cigarettes without tax, alcohol without tax, and you know, they got the whole array of snacks, and they have a deli. So it's a really premium like gas station convenience store situation. And like their like deli's like pretty good. They got fried chicken, they got everything. Like really good. However, if you go one gas station north to this gas station 2 or exit 2, and you go to that gas station, not on the reservation. There's tax on everything still. However, no wait for the gas pumps. They always have gas pumps open, and they have hot food as well. And they have these delightful like fold over pastries filled with cheese and meat. Oh, they're so good. And because I'm filling up on the company card, I don't care if the gas is taxed. Like, I'm filling up on the company fuel card. I'm gonna go to the place where I don't gotta wait for gas and still has good hot food. So, there's also a place, it's nearby a client of mine who, you know, every few months or so, I gotta go down there and fix something for them. It's outside of my normal territory that I range through, driving around fixing printers. But every now and again, I gotta go down there and deal with it because I'm the only guy trained to work on their machine in the area. So I go down there, fix their machine, and either on my way there or on my way back, I stop at this gas station that's like 5 minutes away from them. And they always have Spam musubi. And hold on, I gotta show you guys Spam musubi, because I feel like a lot of people haven't had it. But this shit's absolutely wonderful. It's basically Spam sushi. Oh, the one I get always has egg in it as well. So, but it's sushi rice, and then sometimes it also has egg, and then grilled Spam, and then wrapped in with a seaweed bar on it, or like a seaweed rectangle wrapped around it. And the one I go to, it's also like they drizzle soy sauce on it before they wrap it in plastic. Oh my god. It's so good. Ah! I love it. Forgot you love spam so much, you must be in heaven there. Yeah. I mean, like, I'm not a spam freak. I don't eat spam all the time, but I do enjoy spam. I always like to keep some spam in the cupboard because sometimes I just want a spam and cheese sandwich, man. Like, is that a crime to love spam? I don't think it is. I think it's totally normal. Spam fried rice is so good. Oh yeah. I like to do like Hawaiian style spam fried rice where it's got like the pineapple chunks in it. Oh, it's the so it's like you do the frozen peas and carrot mix, right? And then like canned pineapple chunks and like the diced spam. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I love it. What a time to join the conversation. The perfect time to join the conversation, Katie. Welcome on in. How you doing? How you feeling? Sorry, another sip of soju there. Oh, yeah, stretch. Oh, that was my elbow. That just popped. I do love me some kimchi. I haven't had kimchi in a bit. Oh, okay, that's not fair. I went to Korean barbecue the other month, but I feel like going like a month and a half without kimchi's a fair amount of time. Hold on, gotta sip some water. Water. Remember, hydrate. Don't dehydrate. You know what I just realized I could do? Could, indeed. Your mother made a huge stock of young radish kimchi. We could buy one, but making one is better sometimes. Yeah, fair enough. It's also just like, sometimes you just gotta make something rather than buying it. Like, even if it's not effective, like, it's not like cost effective or whatever. Sometimes making it's just more fun. Sounds like you're talking about quite a few foods that cause mouth orgasms. I do love me food. I do adore food. Hold on. I want to see. Okay, so that's fine. I want to try. And in theory, I could horizontal stream and vertical stream on YouTube at the same time. What if, hold on, you guys want to see behind the curtain? Do you want to see behind the curtain? Here, let me oh, this might get pretty bad. Hold on. Are you ready to see into infinity? Hi. You would put black pepper on your ice cream because it was too cold. That's wild. We have a local restaurant that makes their own chocolate pie. Really? That sounds really good. Okay, so hold on. Oh, we gotta change this. So that was the old. Oh, not that one. Oh, we're in the right thing. Fantasy libraries. Ooh, which one is it? Hold on. Hold on. Which one do I use? Which one do I use for this? Hold on. It's number 3. Okay, I thought it was number 3. You get to join me on this fantastical journey. We're gonna set some stuff up. Hold on. Pardon me. The curtain has been opened. You now get to be aware of the curtain. Ah! So this one over here that I've just made big, that's gonna be the vertical view. Wonder, I thought the spices of pepper would balance out the coldness of the ice cream. You know, to be fair, to a young taste bud, that would make sense. Yeah. So, what if we... this is probably all 5. Probably. Maybe. Maybe not. Don't know. Let's see. We can lock that. What is this? What is this? Stream elements. Okay. Probably fine. I think monitor 1. I understand what I was trying to do with this. So this would be, I would call this action time now. So we would want what am I using for this? Center monitor. Okay. Delete that. We'll delete that. And we'll add in. Well, I guess I just have to just capture a display. Not that. Is it that one? No. Ah, there it is. Akuma's many personalities. The Council of Akus. The Council of Akus has spoken. You will be judged. What if we... ah! That seems fine. Ramen and Italian dressings. I don't know how to feel about that. I feel like it wouldn't be bad, but I'm not sure how I feel about it, you know? You know what I'm saying? We could change this later to have more stuff. All right. How do I go? How do I do? Hold on. Item multi-stream. Hold on. All right. This is the part where you guys don't get to see. I'm not gonna reveal my stream keys live. I'm crazy, I know, but like that last short was very What was my last short? Hold on. I don't even remember. Hold on. Oh, I have reverb on still. My bad. Hold on. Well, that was not what I wanted to do. Oh well, whatever. I was trying to be cool. Failed, as usual.
All animals are born with their
That's loud. Hold on.
most important skills for survival. Horses can run right after birth. Turtles can sprint to water. But what about humans? That's right. It's sucking titties. All
Man, I'm a fucking genius. I tell you what. Oh man, I'm a fucking genius. Oh man. Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong to my face. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. I like that a lot. Hold on, let me see. Can I make I think I can be live. in 2 streams at the same time. We're experimenting here. We're gonna see if YouTube gets mad at me. Forgive me, YouTube, if this is too much. If I... Okay, we'll be boring. We're gonna call this exist therefore yeah, but vertically. That, and we'll call it entertainment, and I'll turn on the music again. We won't bother with a thumbnail. Monetization off, done. Visibility public, done. Hold on, I'm cooking here. I do like the forum stuffs a bit much. Alter ego content's my favorite thing to see. I think that is fun, personally. Create new stream, Kate. This is gonna be vertical stream. Create. Copy. Vertical canvas. Add output. YouTube vertical. Okay. So if I click this, have you seen Baby Horse's fairy fingers? I have. It's horrifying. I had no idea where you're going with that. I was laughing hysterically after the last line. I'm glad that amused you. Also, apparently Twitch is going to be doing vertical live streams soon, so we'll see how that goes. Alright. Gonna go now. Hey, Nomu, thanks for dropping by. I hope you have a good one. Sleep well, sweet dreams, etc. If that's the time for you. If not, have a good day. Oh, man. Now, I need to, like... If only I could combine YouTube chats and have it, like... What's it called? Brain frozen. Hold on. If only I could combine YouTube chats and have it show, like, the channel, like, emotes and stuff. That would be cool. Oh, I have two vertical streams. I have 2 streams. One's vertical. Okay, interesting. We'll see how that goes. Maybe it'll pop it in a shorts feed. Maybe it won't. Need to make early lunch ramen noodles. Ramen does sound pretty good. Imagine the tiny range of chihuahuas times 100 in a small horse body. That's a pony. Yeah, that sounds about right. Honestly, that does sound about correct. Hold on, I need to grab a thing. YouTube experiments continue. They do. I do continue to experiment with stuff. I think it's important to, like, not be afraid of changing stuff, right? Like, I remembered I was gonna set this up, like, off stream, and then, like, I didn't have time, because I was thinking about it. I was like, I remembered my boy John Titor. He was doing this where he had, like, a vertical live stream on YouTube, but he also had a horizontal live stream on YouTube. I was like, That's fascinating. I'm intrigued. Let's check it out. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's not. I don't know. So I might need to... Let's... Save. There we go. Yeah. Wasps are horrible. I hate wasps. And hello, Soul Sniper. Welcome on in. Oh, you know what? Let's get this in. And hello, Whitney Clay. Welcome on in as well. Let me get this sorted. I am experimenting. For those of you who are watching the vertical live stream, I am experimenting with having vertical live stream and horizontal live stream going at the same time. So welcome on in. You are a test subject. I hope you're okay with that. And hello, Gray. No, indeed. No is, in fact, a complete sentence, as I have been told many times today. Thanks for dropping on by. I hope you're having a good time, dude. Let me... Hold on. Let me get it so that the folks who are on the horizontal stream can see your chat as well. To avert... Or actually, can we just hijack something? What if I... Hold on, what if I duplicate? What if I duplicate stuff? Stingless bees have such beautiful hives. Do they? I'm not aware. You'll have to enlighten me. I might have to do some looking some stuff up. Hold on. We'll add in the stuff. Worry not, folks. This is but a temporary setback. Boop. And then we'll change it to, I don't know, probably like 400. Oh, not 400 by 100. 400 by 450 by like 1,000, please. Hello, Raylon Beard. Welcome on in. How you doing? So the goal with this is to like abuse. Now I have to choose. Oh no, what a choice. The vertical live stream is always going to be better. Let's be real. Or not the vertical, the horizontal is always going to be better. In my opinion. Especially when you're watching on TV. Vulture bees? I have heard of vulture bees. They're the ones that, they feed on the flesh of things, right? Right? Am I correct? Am I correct in thinking that? Those are the flesh bees, right? Where they make honey from carrion. They make nutrition substances off of decomposing animals. Yeah. Those are the ones, yeah. Yeah, that tracks. Stay in the horizontal. Reasonable. It literally, I'm just doing this to like have an extra, like, so the reason why I'm doing the vertical live stream for those who are at the horizontal live stream, the reason why I'm also going to do the vertical, or the plan is to do the vertical as well, is so that I can abuse the algorithm. Because the regular live stream algorithm and the vertical live stream algorithm are two different recommendations. So potentially I can like I can get people filtering in who are new for the horizontal live stream and people who are new filtering in for the vertical live stream. And it'll be like 2 different sets of people. In theory. Maybe. So. I'm double dipping basically. Abuse of the system. It's called Blood Honey. Lovely. Absolutely wonderful. Just there we go. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do quite nicely. Well, I do say so myself, at least for now. Bum 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 bum. There's an Asian moth that drinks blood. Never heard of ultra bees. Asian moth that drinks blood. Fascinating. I don't think I've ever heard of that. It's not called the blood moth, is it? It's called a blood moth, isn't it? Back to horizontal, my favorite. Who doesn't like being horizontal, if you know what I mean? Vampire moth? Yeah. I believe that that's its actual name. I 100% believe that. 100% believe that. Also, Raylon, did I say hi to you? If I didn't, I'd apologize. Welcome on in. How you doing? Glad you got my meaning. Who do you think I am? Of course I did. Of course I did. I may be wholesome, but if you haven't noticed, I'm also horny. I want you to know I'm very proud of myself for that one. I'm absolutely very proud of myself for that one. I won't apologize for anything. I have nothing to apologize for. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Oh god, I'm dying. Okay, perhaps I could survive a moment longer. Oh man. Wasn't sure how the actual moth name was spelled. Fair enough. Fair enough. Hold on. I need to snap my back in half. One moment, please. Oh. That's good. Yeah, we like that. Oh. Okay. Old man noises. One moment. Oh. Fuck. Alright, that was my back and my neck. Okay. Snap, crackle, pop, indeed. Holy shit. Woo! That was fun. That was good. Like that. Oh. That is much better. I had like a mild pain in my back the whole day. Not like anything crazy, but just like a very consistent low level mild pain in my back through the whole day. And snapping my back just now got rid of most of it, and then popping my neck got rid of the rest of it. Who'da thunk? So that's a massive relief. I cannot express how much of a relief that is. Oh. At any rate, I am be right back. I need more drink. All right, I am back. Technically, I am returned. Did I tell you guys the Tesla story yet? Did I mention the Tesla story? This is a relatively new thing. Probably release some pressure. Oh yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm. Definitely release some pressure from something. But yeah, I don't remember if I mentioned this. I'm gonna say it again anyways, even if I did. So, a new state-of-the-art facility has been put in. Very nice, very fancy, needed a lot of printers. So I was going back to it because they just opened up, right? And so one of the security guards there is someone I know from another facility. He's helping out for like the opening week, right? While they hire new people. He was telling me about how some lady, some poor lady who had just gotten her brand new Tesla like 10 days ago, right? She had her Tesla all scratched up. Someone went through and keyed her Tesla in the parking garage of a brand new state-of-the-art facility with a state-of-the-art security system, including a state-of-the-art camera system that caught the person on live film. They saw them coming and going. They caught their face on the camera from multiple angles, coming and going. Fucking idiots. Like, holy shit, dude. If you do a crime, at least be smart about it, right? Awful indeed. Awful indeed. Like, but also, the person is absolutely gonna get caught and have to pay damages. Cause like, what are, like, look, you're gonna hate Elon Musk as much as you want, but don't take it out on the people who own Teslas. Like, people are trying to be eco-friendly, right? Or like, just have a nice car. Like, don't fucking take it out on the people who are doing nothing wrong, who are just living their lives. Like, fuck, man. Perfect example of stupid criminal. Very much so. And it's just like, I don't know. Like, if you're gonna commit a crime, at least have a decent motivation. Like, being annoyed at a billionaire, like, unless you're killing said billionaire, like, what are you fucking doing? Like, keying some random person's car is just rude. I don't know. What about Cybertrucks? Look, I don't like Cybertrucks. I think they're dumb. But that doesn't mean you should go around keying them. Like, the person who bought the Cybertruck already is being punished because they own a Cybertruck. Like, you don't need to do things to the Cybertruck as well. The Cybertruck's already a piece of shit. Like, they're already being punished. Why make that person's life harder? You know? Sorry, I'm just chowing down on some more bread. Mmm. Hello, Kenju. Good morning to you indeed. How you doing? Hope you're well. One moment. I need another sip. Ah! I gotta say, I love the apple flavor soju. Peach tastes even better. But tragically, so I went to Hagen's because like that was the place on the way home. And they only had 4 bottles of soju left on the shelves. 3 bottles of apple and 1 bottle of peach. So I only have 1 bottle of peach soju. This is a tragedy. I just want you to know that. So, you're behind, need to refresh the stream. Fair enough. To be fair, there are also 2 streams, Kenju. Fruit flavor sojus are still a rare thing in here. Are they? There's like, it's like basically the only way I drink soju over here. So, yeah. Fun fact for when you need it. Yeah, insurance only pays to replace 1 or all 4 tires. But if 3 tires are mysteriously popped, all of that is out of pocket. True, which is why you slash when you have 3 tires slashed, you slash the 4th one yourself. Like, yeah. Wish I didn't love bread so much. I adore bread. I should not be eating a whole loaf of French bread. But here I am, eating an entire loaf of French bread. Switched to my phone much better. Welcome. Oh, you have also switched to the other live stream. Apologies for the confusion. We're testing things. I'll probably test it a couple more times, if I'm to be perfectly honest. Though the Saturday live stream, I don't think I'm going to stream my POV again. I think I'm just going to be on Venom's channel. Which is fine by me. It's her gig. garlic bread. Oh, I should stop eating this French bread and make some garlic bread with it. You make an excellent point. Make a very excellent point. Yeah. I'm looking forward to more Andy and Lele. We were trying to make it a thing again, but like, first I had my throat problem, and then she was doing finals week, and well, 2 weeks of finals week or something. And then it was like, okay, we can finally make it work again. So we're gonna do Andy and Lele on Saturday. That'll be fun. I'm really looking forward to it. I actually really like that game. It's just degenerate and fun and just silly. Finals. Ugh. Yeah. I am glad that I am out of like the education system. I cannot like deal with formal education. I just can't do it. It's not for me. I love learning. Formal education just absolutely rips my desire to learn out of me and just crushes it up. Very unfortunate. It is what it is, though. The game does have a pretty wild plot. So, it does have like a branching plot, because it's like you move around and you do stuff, right? But it's very much so visual novel-esque in that it has like a pretty wide branching plot. So there are quite a few ends, but it's interesting. Gotta go. Have a good weekend, everyone. Hey, come on. You have a good one. Thanks for dropping by. I hope you have a good rest of your evening. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. All of that. Oh, I probably shouldn't stay too much longer myself. I'm behind on life. You know what I mean? Where you're just like, there's just so many things that need to get done and you're just not doing it. I clung on to English for 12 years on school days, and now look at me. I don't know. I think you're doing okay. Like, my course is just so much damn work. Fair. That's fair. And hello, Kayla. Welcome on in. How you doing? Frozen fruit bed. I haven't had that. It sounds okay. It sounds like it could be okay. I feel like it sounds like it could also be terrible. So, like, yeah. Could be good, could be bad. Procrastinating on life work. Yeah, like, I gotta do laundry. I've got a personality test I gotta fill out for a potential new job. I gotta, like, I gotta work on music at some point. Just a lot going on. It's not happening tonight, though. I might do the personality quiz tonight. Actually, do you guys want me to read out the personality quiz to you? And I can fill it out? Could be fun. I'm not going to display it because there is some personal information on the quiz. Yes, you guys want to hear? Okay. All right. Let me pull it out here. I got it right here. So it's paper form. Printer company, of course it's a paper form. So they do other stuff besides printers, but all right. So I have filled out part of it already. Despise personality choice quizzes. So the reason why I'm tolerating this one is that the way they described it for me is it's not to decide whether or not they're gonna hire me. It's to decide like how good am I gonna be in this role and would I be better in a different role. So that's what they're looking for, right? So at least that's what they told me. They could be lying, I don't know, but they didn't seem like they were lying. They seemed pretty straight up with it. So social history is where we're at. I just finished job history on it the other day because there are some like typical interview stuff in here. So yeah. What are my interests, hobbies, leisure time activities, etc.? We're gonna fill that out with gaming, painting, home server, music, making audios people simp to, voice acting, talking. We'll just put live streaming. And we'll call that good. That's good enough. They don't need to know everything. How do you maintain your physical condition? Walking pad. Intermittent calisthenics. I do occasionally do push-ups and the like. Poorly. That's a good way to put it, Artemis. Look, I'm trying to talk myself up a bit. To what extent do you entertain? To what extent do I entertain? What do you think? I'm thinking of just putting yes. I'm just going to put the answer yes. To what organization or social clubs do you belong, including ethnic and religious organizations? Should I put that I might have made a cult? Do I put definitely not a cult? I'll say I created my own online community. What positions have you held in these activities? What position do I hold? What do I put on here? big boss, head honcho, glorious leader, horned man on screen. I'm not gonna put that. Why did my brain go to bottom? And hello, A. Welcome on in. How you doing? Hope you're having a good one. Why are you saying bottom? Are you perhaps implying that I'm a bottom? So I'll tell you, you ain't farther from the truth. You can't be farther from the truth. You are complete away from the truth. Let me tell you. What positions have you held in these activities? I'll say organizer. Of the books you have read, which one has made the greatest impression on you? Why? I think, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. My day has been good, A. Thanks for asking. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Fair enough, Karasu. You have a good one. Thanks for dropping by. Make sure to say book and not movie. Well, they did say of the books you have read. They were very explicit about books. So, I am assuming that this is in theory going to a psychologist who's gonna read it and then create like a personality report from it, is what they're saying to me. So, presumably they can get context clues, baseline context clues. Apparently, I'm assuming. Why did I enjoy the high? Very humorous. While also having a lot of good life lessons. We love the hair jiggle physics. Aren't they great? Hello, Maymay. Welcome on in. How you doing? If I'm to be perfectly honest, Maymay, I don't remember you. But that's okay. A lot of people come and go. And hey, if you're coming, you're going. Either way, you're welcome. Thanks for dropping on in. Hope you're having a good one. I am currently filling out like a little bit of, I don't have it on screen because there's like personally identifying information on it for like big chunks of it. But I'm filling out a personality quiz for a new job. So I just answered the question. Of the books which you have read, which one made the greatest impression on you? The next question, your name was Baby Maymay. I'm gonna be honest, still don't remember, but I'm glad to have you here either way. Thanks for dropping by. So just finished what's the book that made the biggest impression on you? The next question is, what magazines do you most enjoy? My answer to that is magazines ? LOL XD. That's my answer to that. That's written in pen now. We can't stop it. I have written that. Describe how this position will satisfy your needs. freedom and problem solving. Describe your attitude towards trustworthiness, honesty, theft, and dependability. I am looking to leave my current position because my current company has lied to me, stolen away the best manager, I have ever worked for. And has software that is decidedly not dependable. You tell me. Oh boy, we're putting some spice into this one. I always thought you were meant to not talk bad about your last company. I ain't got no shame. What? What are they gonna do? Not hire me? Oh man. I should probably not be filling this out when I'm drunk, but here we are. What have you found most satisfying about your work in the past and why? Did work recently get a lot worse? Oh, Kenju, did I not tell you about how they... Okay. So one of the reasons why I really like my current job was my manager, right? My manager has since been removed from his position. And by that, I mean his position was removed from the company. This basically means he got fired without severance. Why did he get fired? Technically, it's a workforce reduction, right? That's technically what happened. Workforce reduction. However, we will note that the people who got hit with the workforce reduction, including my manager, were the ones who were against sending work to third-party partner techs, who were against the current AI scheduling initiative that doesn't work, by the way, who generally brought up problems and made them known to the wider company. I wonder why they were reduced from the workforce. I can't imagine why. They were removed because they were causing problems and bringing up things that upper management didn't like to hear. That's why they were removed. So, you'll excuse me if maybe I'm a little salty. I've already told them that the the reasons why I'm looking to leave my current position. And they were very quick to assure me like, hey, we're not perfect, but we do our best. So I think it's fine. And I have, like, through the whole process with these people, I have been very upfront and honest about why I'm leaving my current position, why I think they might be a good alternative, and they have done everything they can to assure me that, yes, they think they could be a good alternative to my current situation. And like, hey, I'm willing to give them a shot, and they're willing to give me a shot, maybe. So we're both on the maybe here. But you know what? I'm okay with maybe. You're working at a kind of a big company? Yeah. Probably a bit more sober last time. Yeah, whatever. I was sober when I was talking to him. It was a work day, so. What have you found most satisfying about your work in the past and why? I like finding solutions to interesting problems. What have you found displeasing or frustrating about your work in the past? People. Getting in my way. Getting in the way of business. Describe the perfect or ideal job for you. A dark basement in which problems are sent to me and I solve them with minimum human interaction. You sound like you hated retail. God, fuck retail. Holy shit. Getting in the way of productivity. Yeah. Yeah. I generally am not like a people person, and people who get in the way of me doing my job or improving my job in some way are, they will get out of my way, or I will make them get out of my way. They do not want me to make them get out of my way. How much do you want my... How much money do you want to make 2 years from now? Explain how and why. Enough to rent a 1-bedroom apartment would be nice. I feel like enough to rent a 1-bedroom apartment would be nice. In what areas do you lack confidence in yourself? Maybe come back tomorrow with whiteout. Oh no. Oh no. These are the answers that are going in there. Look, okay. I need you to understand. I genuinely don't care if I get hired by these people or not. It's fine if I don't. I already have a job that I like well enough. I am mad at them about the current situation, and long term I'm looking to leave. However, if I don't get hired by this company, it's not the end of the world. I still have a paycheck. It's fine. I can afford to be extremely blunt. And I'm going to be extremely blunt with anyone and everyone I interview with. And you know what? If I also still don't have a job, you know what I'm still gonna do? I'm gonna be extremely blunt with everyone I interview with because I want them to know what they're getting. And what they're getting is Akashi. Now, if they don't like Akashi, they shouldn't hire Akashi. And that's that. In what areas do you lack confidence in yourself? I got interviewed by drag queens. They appreciated the bluntness. Mm-hmm. You're writing in pencil? Oh no, I'm writing in pen. No, this is in pen. This is permanent. This is how this is going. In what areas do you lack confidence in yourself? Aku drag queen. I have dressed in drag before. It's been a long time. Every What areas do I lack confidence in myself? Paperwork? Rote, boring tasks? Lying? Including ones to make people feel better. Hello, Carm. Welcome on in. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you dropping by. I am currently filling out a personality test for a potential new job. Since I'm currently on the hunt for a new job, dissatisfied with the old one. Trying to think, what areas do I lack confidence in myself? Paperwork, rote boring tasks, lying, including to make people feel better. Well, we might come back to that one. What do you believe to be your strongest points as a person? Why? Probably my strongest point. My ability to learn in unstructured environments. Oh, that's something to put. Learning in a classroom setting. My ability to learn in unstructured environments. All other strengths I have stem from this. What do you believe be your weakest points as a person? Why? I am susceptible. I am prone to boredom. Why do I think I'm prone to boredom? Why? ADHD. Describe any concern you may have about your personality. Hello, Jinx. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for dropping by. I am doing well myself. Currently working on a personality quiz for a new job. Current question is, describe any concern you may have about your personality. I have a visceral distaste for deceit. Yeah. Those are uniquely uncomfortable to do. See, this one, in theory, they're just trying to find, like, where I would be best in. Like, am I gonna be good in this job? But also, like, where would they want me to be in, like, 5 years? In theory, that's what they're saying. What else do I have concerns? Well, I have greatly improved. I sometimes struggle with regulating negative emotions, particularly sadness and anxiety. That's just true. Yeah, don't touch the horns. Don't touch the horns, Hooli. Whack. Whack. See how you like it. Ah, I dropped my pen. Ah, the pen has been dropped. All right. Descriptive words. Holy shit. Below is a list of descriptive words. Place an X by each word that anyone has ever used to describe you. Commendable is one. I have been told I am wonderful. I've been told I am peaceful, enthusiastic. I've been told I'm soothing. I've been told I'm magnetic. I've been told I am communicative, lenient, friendly, good. I've been told I'm timid. I've been told I'm tolerant. I've been told... I've been told I'm sociable. I have been told I am brave. I have been told that I am convincing. I have been told that I am attractive. I have been told that I am direct. I've been told I'm expressive. I've been told I've been charming. I've been told I've been entertaining, dominant, attracting. I've been told I am confident. I have been told I am quick-witted. What else have I been told? Also, hi, Hooli. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're having a good one. Thanks for dropping by. No touching the horns. Not allowed. I've been told I am inspiring. That's more recent. Empathetic, hardworking, detail-oriented, adorable. Thank you for adding more. I'm doing a checklist at the moment, so I'm going through them one by one. And the ones where I'm like, oh yeah, this is something I have been told I'm saying out loud. So, like, for instance, the next one, 54, I have been told I'm open-minded. I've also been told I'm agreeable. I think someone's told me I've been generous before. I have not been called calm or outgoing before, I don't think. I don't think anyone said I'm affable. I have been told I've been easygoing. Motivator, accommodating, animated. I've been told I've been animated. I've been told I'm liberal. I have been called shy many times. I have been told I'm self-interested. I have been called interesting and talented. I've been called kind. I have been called delightful. Soft-hearted, yeah. Let's see. Can't help it, I'm a mischievous fox. It's in my nature. You know, there's a story about a, I don't remember exactly what the creature was, but we'll call it a turtle. A turtle, a turtle and a scorpion, right? Scorpion's like, hey, can you take me across the river? Turtle's like, but you're gonna sting me. Scorpion's like, oh, I won't, I promise. And so the turtle, like, takes them across the river, and as they're almost to the other side, the scorpion stings the turtle. And the turtle asks, why? You killed us both. And the scorpion said, it's in my nature. So when people say it's in my nature, I think, oh. So you're just an asshole then. Sorry. But when you say things are in your nature, be careful about what you're saying them about. Is basically what I'm trying to say there. What about being called hot? I have been called hot before. I don't think that's on this list. This is a list for a job. I don't think hot's on here. I appreciate the compliment though, Hooli. I assume you're complimenting me. Let's see here. Precise, poised, gifted. I've been called gifted. I've been called good-natured. I have been called young. I have been called encouraging, happy, brilliant. I have had people call me humble, and then I immediately shoot back at them with the most humble of praises. It's like, oh yes, I'm very humble. Thank you for asking. Retiring, smooth, Enterprising, energetic, bold, composed, and enjoyable. I have been called that. Nervy, magnificent, stubborn, colorful, big-hearted, excitable. I don't think I've been called excitable. Reflective, masterful, cautious, excellent. I've been called excellent and pleasant. I definitely haven't been called obedient. Bet all boxes are checked at this rate. Oh no. A lot of boxes are unchecked. A lot of boxes are unchecked. Don't be like, yeah, cause like, yeah. Let's see here. Obedient, refined. Oh, it's okay. I'm not gonna remember, like, one way or the other. So I'm just gonna call it based on like what I can read. So you're congratulations, you're stuck as Hooli. Apologies. Obedient, refined, appealing. I have been called appealing and empathetic. Considerate, thoughtful, personable. I have been called argumentative. I have been called careful. I have been called effective and persistent. I have been called reserved. Forward and outspoken, I have also been called. I have been called, self-conscious, flexible, adaptable. I've also been called self-centered. That's happened before. I just came in to drop by to see what you're doing. Well, I appreciate you dropping by. And thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it. What else? What else we got? So impressionable, thrilling. I have been called informative and quiet. Humorous. Competent. I have been called well-mannered. We skipped profound, daring, balanced, religious, dynamic, and insistent in that. So, cooperative. I have been called that. Receptive. Pondering. Stern. I have been called stern before. Determined and tenacious. I've been called that. I've also been I've been called opinionated before. Detached. I've been called that before. I wonder who could have said that. Hey, thanks for dropping by. You have a good one. If you're dropping out, sleep well. Sweet dreams, all of that. I appreciate you dropping by. But yeah, I will definitely be having a good rest of my night. Working on this survey. Working on this personality quiz thing. So I have been called courteous and imaginative, and what else have I been called? I have been called firm before. I have been called conceited and complacent before. I've also been called selfish and dissatisfied. I've been called polite and articulate. And bright. Okay. Select the 3 descriptive words on this page which are most descriptive or characteristic of you. Write these words. The ones that these are the ones that I think of the 3. So 3 that I think are most descriptive of me. I think Dissatisfied is a good one. I think that's very true. I am very rarely satisfied. I am quite articulate. And I'm quite friendly. Let's see. Oh my god, this next one's a doozy. But you know what? I think with that, I am cooked for the night. My brain is fried like a banana. Thank you all for dropping by. I think that's gonna be all the yapping I do tonight. Appreciate everyone who dropped by. I hope that you are doing well. I hope you continue to do well. I hope you hydrate. Don't dehydrate. Sleep well. Eat well. Posture check. Make sure you're not shrimped up. And until next time, which will be Saturday, I'll post a link to Venom's channel and the live stream there in the Discord, and it'll be on Twitter and everything. So until then, take care of yourselves and have a good one. Bye.